Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005.
Yes. And today, before we go to our game, I'm going to show you a replay of a practice game I just finished playing here a short while ago. And of course, I'm playing with the Nords, the Minnesota Nords in white
Yep.
on defense. And I'm up against the St. Louis Scorpions, who are much improved, actually. They had a fairly strong offensive performance, at least in the first half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, their second stringers were dog poop, but...
Dog shit?
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, this is in the second half. And I was a little bit luckier in the draft with the Nords. This is an exhibition game.
Yeah.
I just came out of the draft here recently. But I managed to get a couple of really speedy defensive ends. And I happened to have them both on the field at the same time.
Nice.
So basically, what the Scorpions did is they lined up in a bunch formation here.
Yep.
And then what they did was they moved the tight end over to the left to help block, because that right defensive end over there hanging out in space, the way that the line is set up, well, basically the idea is I'm going to eat up the blocks of the guard and the tackle on that side, and then he's going to run around the edge.
Yep.
However, watch what happens on the other side where the tight end just left when we roll this play. And number 99 there, he's got 85 speed. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And he's also got decent acceleration, like mid-60s, so he's not completely slow right off the line either.
He's fast like a linebacker.
He is. He's fast like a linebacker. And watch this. He just runs right around the tackle and gets the sack. If you look at the other side of the formation, sure enough, the tight end stayed in the block, and he picks up, like this guy, number 91. He's also very speedy, about mid-80 speed as well.
Yep.
But the tight end picks him up, and they also left the halfback in the block on that side too. But just sheer speed, number 99 there, he just ran right around the tackle on the outside. And, the tackle couldn't back up and keep up with him, right?
Because all offensive linemen are geriatrics in Madden 05.
That's right. None of them. There's no offensive linemen that run 4.40s in Madden 05.
Yep. In spite of the fact that one guy was like, "What's my speed rating in Madden?"
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, they do know I run a 4.40, right? Oh, well. Anyway, I would say that I don't remember what the 40 rating for this guy was, but it was definitely in the neighborhood of 4.4.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, I guess we'll move on to the game. We'll pause briefly while we do that, but just wanted to show that off because that's what having a high-speed defensive end can do.
Yeah, that was what you were aiming for.
That's what I was trying for with the Crusaders, but unfortunately there is some variance in what kind of players are available from year to year in the draft.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just plain can't find players that have those characteristics, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It just depends on the random luck of the draw. Anyway, we'll move on to the game now.
All right. And we're back with Crusaders franchise year 4 preseason week 2.
Yes, and here we go. Maybe we should have a quick look at the
oh, you want to see the position battles?
Position battles. Yeah.
I think that'll be in rosters.
Rosters.
Position battles, right at the top.
Position battles, right at the top. We have quite a few position battles going on here.
Yep.
And it looks like Benji Rhodes so far is leading the position battle for wide receiver.
Well, I don't really need a fast guy there.
And then Herman looks like he's probably going to be wide receiver 3 because Coleman hasn't actually gotten a catch yet. And it looks like Winters and Walker are in a position battle as well. As well as Thomas, Mills, and Gooden. And there's Thomas Mills and Danny Jones as well, battling for cornerback 2.
And you got Carswell out there.
Yep, Carswell and Miller battling for free safety. So there we go. Those are things to watch, I guess. And so we will go on to play week 2 in preseason. And our first game was, who did we play? We played the Marshals or something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and we whooped their butts real good. So now we're going to be up against the Minneapolis Looters.
How are they looking these days?
Well, they're not looking so good.
No, they still suck.
Yeah, they're still a cupcake team and showing it. They have not made any notable improvements whatsoever, so I expect that this is probably going to be an extremely lopsided game. Because these guys are going to be cellar dwellers again this season by the looks of it. So, in a way, I guess that's one of the disadvantages of doing the random schedule, is that I'm not sure that I would have picked a cupcake team.
Well, let us pad the stats.
Yeah, let us pad the stats. Look at that. They got Ted Fraser, who was the quarterback for the Pigeons.
We only have 381 yards rushing, though.
Yeah. Well, I expect that you'll probably eclipse that number in this game. You should be able to pretty much move the ball at will no matter what you decide to do.
Yo, we got to make sure we get up to 1,200 yards rushing in this preseason here. Maybe even 1,600 yards.
Yeah. Yes, that's right, folks. Welcome back to the world of ground chalk.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. Well, let's just move on to the coin toss here. So we got Golston, Mills, and Jenkins as the acting team captains right now, because we didn't actually appoint any captains yet.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure it will end up being a whole bunch of offensive linemen anyways.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's audibles time, and then you got to kick off.
Yeah, it's always like these offensive linemen or defensive linemen or these other random people who always end up winning these position or for the leadership.
Yeah.
The team captains.
I'm not sure whether it's based on player importance to the team as well, right?
I mean, maybe it is. Maybe the game is just like, man, these offensive linemen, they're super important.
Yeah.
And then John's like sitting there in the dev room with the programmer. He's like, I approve.
Yeah.
Right. That's got to be what happened.
Yeah. Well, because you know what, he even has a couple of lines regarding how important the offensive line is. Right. Without a strong offensive line, you can't have any offensive success.
Yeah.
And to a great degree, that is actually true. Okay, well, I guess we're ready now for you to kick the ball off and get
out of bounds.
Get this game started.
We're gonna kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, we're gonna kick the ball out of bounds.
Teams are lined up for the kickoff. He got all of that one.
Well, you actually made it over the goal line there with that kick.
Yep. And we stopped him inside the 20.
Yep.
First and 10. Diving tackle to bring him down.
Stronger running back, apparently.
Yeah, maybe, hey?
showing an early hint, maybe? Or maybe just lucky.
Maybe just lucky. I don't know. It's hard to say.
2nd and inches.
2nd and inches, and they're coming out with an empty backfield.
Defensive line shifting around a bit.
Well, of course, because 2nd and inches is a passing situation.
Work out of the shotgun.
Don't you know that?
With a man in motion.
Apparently it is.
Throwing.
Oh, that was almost a pick.
Yep.
Jill Arrington with her report from the sideline.
Okay, well now they're bringing in the kind of offense that you probably want to play.
They're going to be given an extra day off this week. We'll see how it plays out.
All right, Jill, thank you for the
Who's
update.
going to get an extra day off this week?
Looking upfield.
Oh,
I don't know what she was talking about.
Throws it.
Oh, the
at
corner
that.
missed it.
yeah.
Watch it here. This is
Well,
a
and
great ball
everybody
down
jumped
the
on the
field.
play fake, right? Both defensive ends jumped on the play fake.
Yep. Well,
Right.
it looked like the corner there made the right play and the right read. He just missed.
Yeah.
I guess that'll happen sometimes. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, well, that's why you have, like, even now, like, you'll notice that I'm playing flat zone on the outside.
Yep.
And this is a 3-deep zone, but the reason I play the flat zone on the outside is to give the safety time to back up a little bit.
Yep.
And then that way, if the corner does blow the attempt at it, well, at least he's there, right?
And that's
Anyway,
exactly what happened.
that was just a little bit cheesy, I think, but okay.
Well, you know how play action works for the AI.
Yeah, play action works well for the AI. Doesn't work very well for us, but it's the solution to all of the AI's offensive woes. Okay, well, looks like the left guard jumped offside there.
Walker was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Frazier starts out of the shotgun. Passing on 1st down.
Nice hit.
And the quarterback
The only reason he didn't get sacked there is because he basically threw that away, right?
Yep.
You know, like there was no way that that pass was going to be completed.
5th play of this drive.
Oh, you got suction blocked there.
Yeah.
This pass is incomplete. John is able to tip it away again.
Well, I think he must have left somebody in to block because there was definitely 2 linebackers covering that guy they tried to throw the ball to as well.
Yeah, they did. They left a running back in the block, but you got suctioned into him.
Yeah.
Because it looked like you were running past him, and then you just kind of got sucked into him.
Oh, well.
That happens sometimes.
Back with the pass. And
Well, they're going to be short of the 1st down there anyway.
43-yard line.
I managed to create enough disruption on that play that he wasn't able to throw a completed pass anyways, so
Coming now to
I guess
put it
I'm
away.
happy. In spite of getting suction blocked.
Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Well, now it's your turn.
Their first play of the game. The home team appear capable of running away with this game, John, if they can get everything rolling offensively. A couple of turnovers, and this could turn into a rout.
High-powered offenses aren't very high-powered when they don't have the ball.
Yeah, he takes off back to the
I
left side
hate that
again.
so much.
Yeah, I hate that so much too, right? And what that is it's just imagine a red line connecting him to the guy that he's been assigned to block.
Well, the best
right?
part is I want to snap him right here.
Yep.
Because I know that linebacker is going to shoot that gap, because look at how far apart the
Yep.
tackle and the tight end are lined up. It's actually like a pre-scripted thing,
Yeah.
right? But then he goes and fucks off, and what happens? That linebacker comes right in.
Yeah, he shoots that gap.
Yeah. And where's the tight end heading? He's heading for a safety.
Yep.
All right.
I know. The blocking in this game is completely unpredictable. You just don't know what you're going to
Bill
get.
goes
Right?
in motion. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Clint wasn't by any chance involved in this game this long ago. He probably would have been still in diapers back then, though.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the clear with that blazing speed. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
Well, I got stood up there after breaking a tackle, so...
Ball on their own 41.
Oh, well, that's okay. Runs for a loss are a fact of life in this game.
Calling an audible.
And I think that
Rhodes comes in motion.
they really did make some really strange decisions in this game when they designed it.
Our cards dropped that now.
Because it is really hard to run the ball in this game, but it is really easy to pass, right?
He knows how to play the game.
Yeah, well, you kind of end up running for like 15 losses a game.
I mean, what they should have done on the cover is instead of saying fear the D, they should have just said fear the run D.
Mills moves in motion.
Right?
He hands it off. The back breaks free.
But there's no consistency either, right? Like, you get stuff for a 3-yard loss, and then you run for 20 yards.
Yep.
Right?
Yards on the ground, and it's enough for a first down. That's his second on this drive. It's first
Yeah, but
know,
now he's got to go take a sit down for a little while.
To tell you the truth, I think that Madden 04 was a better simulation of the run game than this game is, right?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Rhodes goes in motion. White.
Because in Madden 04, it could be, pretty tough to establish a reliable ground game, but you didn't have 12 tackles for a loss and then 8 or 10 runs for 20-plus yards, right?
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot more balanced and consistent results.
Directing traffic.
Where you could actually average 3 or 4 yards per carry kind of thing. Oh, look at that. You're pulling one guard, picked up that extra guy there, right?
Yeah, then there's Pete Clark out there getting a run.
Now that is what football's
He's
all
who
about.
happened to be on the field there.
Good yardage on that play.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. They get the call again. There he goes. Big.
Oh, he's wrapping me up that time. Not going to let me run him over that time.
Nope, he's not going to let you run him over that time.
Towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
Wonder if they'll let me try this.
Yards away from the end zone.
We'll line up in the multiple wide receiver set as we get closer to the goal line here.
Yeah. Oh, they're sneaking that. Did you see him sneaking the safety up? They're doing it. They're doing it again.
With a man in motion. Calling an audible now.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be a run for a loss.
Allen.
Oh, or maybe
Or
not. Maybe it's going to be a
it'll be a
touchdown.
touchdown.
Wow, somebody got like multiple pancake blocks there, I think.
Hard runner.
Yeah.
He just shrugs off the defenders, and he gets in for a touchdown.
Yeah, that actually turned more into a off-tackle run.
Yeah, kind of. So are you going to try and get through this game without throwing a pass?
I mean, I could if you want me to, but we kind of got to develop that rookie quarterback.
Uh-huh.
How many catches does Rhodes have so far in the position battle?
2. And he's leading.
Oh, fuck.
The home team.
Yeah, he's leading the position battle with 2 catches.
Booming kick downfield.
See, this time I got 100% power and almost perfect accuracy, and it didn't go as deep.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference.
I don't know. A little bit of randomness, maybe? I don't know.
Possibly.
Takes him straight to the turf.
They line up in the I formation. McGuire fakes the handoff. Launches this one to the right. There's a flag.
He's out of bounds. And there was somebody holding, too. Okay.
That's probably why that worked so well.
Young grabs him on that play.
We got a big old handful.
They had like the ultimate offensive line blocking there.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1st and long here after the penalty.
Well, they're kind of backed up here, and I think I'm going to expect a run
Going
here.
from the I formation. Frazier sends a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down.
Oh, they're going to
With the
pass.
And he makes the grab. Dives and brings him down at the 24.
Well, that's okay. You know what? At least they didn't get a first down out of it. You can maybe sack them and push them back, or maybe they'll call a run play.
Really starting to pay off.
Maybe. You never
2nd
know.
down, 2 to go.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, the Looters actually throw a lot of passes, right? Because I think they're out of Minneapolis, right?
Yep. Yeah, I got...
Right stops him at the 35.
There was no movement happening there. I couldn't slip off of that block at all.
Ball on their own 35. Out of the gun. Going to the air on 1st down. Throws it. Incomplete. And that brings up 2nd down. Press coverage on the outside. Wade holds him down behind the line.
There's Travis Wade with a tackle for a loss.
Yep.
Almost untouched.
Now you just got to stop them from getting a 12-yard pass
3rd and long.
out of their multiple wide receiver set here.
This one tight. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Under pressure, guns it to the right side. And this pass is completed. He makes a catch, but they tackle him right away, so they'll be looking at 4th down.
Well, I haven't done anything spectacular here or anything. Just basically kind of like the way you play sometimes, where you just make them throw short in front of the defense and then tackle them, right?
Yeah, well, sometimes that's really what it takes, especially if you have a quarterback who likes to throw the ball away a lot, and this guy seems to be one of those.
Yeah, you throw the ball away before he takes a sack.
It's okay. I throw the ball away before I take a sack, too. I'm about to do that right now, actually.
Yeah.
I won't take a sack on this play.
Jenkins with a man.
I promise.
Handed off to the back. The back breaking free.
Look at that. That's an 8-yard pass.
Now that is what football's all about.
I don't think it's going to appear as a pass in the stat sheet.
It could be a long day.
Well, I passed it to the halfback, and the halfback took it the rest of the way. You just got 8 yards after the catch, that's all.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Again, he'll get the call.
That crap again.
Records the tackle.
Yeah, but what can you do? Even if you'd have had time to move that tight end over, he probably wouldn't have tried blocking over on that side anyway.
Yeah,
He would have headed back for the left side of the formation.
that kind of scripted crap is enough to drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I think they're looking for a run here.
He sees something in the defense.
Well, you're going to try this again, are you? Never know. Maybe you'll get it.
He's looking. Gets rid of it.
Nope. He had enough speed to keep up with him, whoever that is.
Yeah, that's a safety.
4th down.
Yeah.
Whoever these guys are, they got fast safeties on their
Oh
team.
my
real
God!
fast.
You have to punt back to the Minnesota Looters.
Good
I do.
defensive stay in there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out.
To be fair, though, I got a really shitty spot on that run.
Yeah.
Very shallow punt.
And you probably weren't expecting them to have a defensive back that actually has some speed either.
Well, not at safety, though. Like, come on. Like, Calvin Allen's got 96 speed. Very few players are going to be as fast as him.
True.
Especially at
So
safety.
they have 1st and 10 here. Press
All right, I think
coverage
the
on
average
outside.
speed rating for safety is like...
Probably low to mid 80s.
Yeah, I think it's mid to high 80s, right? But if you line them up on the line of scrimmage, most like 90 speed guys can totally outrun them.
21-yard line. Gain of 3.
So it is what it is.
They need 7.
But again, though, it's that stupid scripted miss block.
Yeah.
So there you go. I threw a pass this game, and it was an incomplete.
Yeah.
Give it to the halfback.
Hey, you run him down from behind.
Yeah. Well, I tried to, you know, like again, that was one of those things where he changes directions.
Yep.
So I had to try and make an adjustment.
To slow this guy down.
And it's actually
Difficult.
difficult to do that.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hand it off to the back. You know, Johnny always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
Okay, that's not happening.
He's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Ball on their own 29.
You'll notice I have a little bit less respect for these guys' offense. I'm playing a little bit more monster.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, the fake toss.
Yeah. You know what? I used to have that play in my playbook occasionally, and it never worked. Ever. It just didn't work.
Well, it worked pretty well there, actually.
Yeah, but it never worked for me.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. 5 yards to go.
What it is, it's a play fake to fullback dive, and then a toss to the halfback out wide, right?
Yeah.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. He hits his
It is funny, though, that you see that work.
Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't work for the human player. It only works for the AI.
Yeah.
Frazier with a man in motion. McGuire. Stop behind the line, loss of a couple.
There's Zach Mack again. That's 2 tackles in a row for him.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Oh, come on, safety. Play that a little bit more aggressively.
Wow. Yeah, I can't believe that. That was terrible.
Yeah, well, this is smelling like a scripted run now.
Yeah, well, he was like right there on the spot, right? Why is it that when he's the last man back, he'll go up and he'll make that wild leaping knockdown attempt, but when there's a couple of other players there to support, he does what he did there instead?
Because they got their logic mixed up on the AI. But to be honest with you, I would have just reached up and tried to grab that one anyways. I mean, it was coming right at him.
Yeah.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance.
Well, maybe you've pushed the BS out of them.
I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
Knock on not wood.
Quarterback back in the shotgun. Garrett goes in motion. Closing in.
That was that speedier defensive end coming from that side, right?
Into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
And this is the 10th play of this drive.
Wow, extra blockers like you never seen before, eh?
Yeah, and then he throws the curl route.
Yeah, I had that side completely overloaded. You see that?
Yeah, but they just have all the extra blockers.
Yeah.
And they've got yeah, then they just threw it to the split end out left, and he was just running a curl route.
Yeah.
Back to the field.
I hate extra blockers.
And this is the 11th play of this drive. In field goal range now. So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. Edwards with the tackle at the 19-yard line.
Well, at least Edwards is there to make the stop for no gain.
Yep.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
It's a fake quarterback sneak.
Oh, yeah.
The 16-yard line.
It looks like he had the speed to make it work, too, or at least try.
Well, he's not really very speedy, that guy.
He's not bad.
Before he could get very far.
So on third down, they have to get it to the 9 to pick up a first.
Like, I don't think I consider him to be a rushing threat so much, really.
No, he's just mobile.
Gets rid of it.
There, that time.
That time.
What a play by the corner to get to that pass.
He really had good position on the receiver without interfering.
Well, I don't know about good position on the receiver, but he made a good recovery.
Comes out.
He's basically playing the flat zone there, right?
Wow, they don't have a kicker at all.
No problem for him. Whatever
That was pathetic.
He'll approach it the same way. Cool and smooth.
Yeah, that took him 14 plays.
Are down by just one touchdown now. Nice distance. From the 8-yard line to the 20.
Well, okay, I guess I'll push the offense a little harder.
After 3 plays. First and 10.
We'll give up on our 1,600-yard rushing preseason.
Calling an audible now.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know what? I think that you're still going to be able to run pretty much as you want against these guys.
A very well drawn up play.
It was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Mills moves in motion. Throwing on first down with the throw.
Just out of curiosity, the next time you see that, maybe you should audible Marshall to a hot route streak, because then you've got a receiver running the wheel route down the sideline and him running the streak, and probably only one defender there.
Probably, yep.
And even though he's not fast, you might be able to sneak it to him for a nice gain anyway, just because you're flooding the zone, right?
Yeah. Wow, that is just terrible block.
At the 43-yard line. Not much running room this time.
That's because they're continuing
Just terrible.
their effort to establish a run game here in the first half.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Changing the
Well, you know
point
what? With the score being 7-3 at this point, maybe they're worthy of a little bit more respect than I thought.
Maybe they got a good coach.
Yep, they shouldn't be playing that one deep zone, though.
At the 46.
Right.
Good read, finding a single coverage.
That man coverage with one deep, they shouldn't be playing that. At least not in this game. Nobody should be playing that in this game.
Directing traffic.
Yeah, not in any Madden game.
Jenkins with a man in motion. They'll go with a run once
Yeah, I think in real life the reason that teams would play that is because the guy playing the one deep zone actually has a brain, and he can diagnose the play and then decide which side he's going to go to support.
That's right. That's exactly how they play it.
Yeah, but in this game, basically, because they play the one deep zone so passively, they don't actually react until the pass is already thrown, right?
Yeah.
And by then, it's way too late.
to carry it. Carlton records the
there, we'll get those yards back.
Yeah. Gain of 7. They have to get to the 36 to convert for a first down.
Yellow, 74. Yellow, 16.
With the pass,
Oh, Parkman was wide open on the left.
Yeah, but if I can throw it to White, I know he can catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Set. Green, 74.
Allen. He shakes the defender. We'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard
Well, he broke one tackle, but the second guy hit him too quickly.
Yeah, I was
afterwards,
hoping I could
right?
hit the second guy first, and then stumble forward, getting tackled from behind.
Yeah.
That's not how it all worked out.
Pick up 4 or 5 yards a pop. They should keep going to him. Because 4 or 5 yards per play is what they're going to need.
Number 47 goes in motion. He'll get it again. The back breaks free. He's inside.
Oh, that's a face mask.
There, he was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling a trailer.
This appears to be of the 5
Well,
yard
now you're in
line.
Parkman's
These
office.
face masks are getting so big, you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
Better hurry, you got 10
3
seconds.
yards away from the end zone.
Set.
I'm not sure why you got shorted so much time on that one, but
They always do on a penalty.
yeah,
It wasn't
like,
unexpected.
like you only had 11 seconds by the time you lined up at the line of scrimmage, right? Like, wow.
And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the
Boy, they're really
linebacker
coming out in all the
make
zone
plays when the
defenses
other
today,
team
aren't they?
decides to
Yeah.
go with the run.
Looks like he's calling an audible. With the pass. Third
Oh,
down, coming after the incomplete pass.
And that's why we don't throw it to Parkman.
yeah. Well, he was wide open, though. He was the guy you had to throw it to, right?
There's a reason he's wide open.
Yeah. Occasionally, though, because they don't give him any respect as a receiver, if he can catch it, you can make things happen with him, right?
Yeah.
And this is the 12th play of this drive.
Set.
Jenkins sends a man in motion.
Yellow, 74.
Pressure.
I can't throw it. My blocker got pancaked.
Play in the
Yeah.
backfield.
He got pushed back into you, actually.
He's always had the uncanny ability to have success in the blitz, especially when the other team least expects.
Yeah, I was trying to throw it to Marshall there.
Yeah, I know. I figured that he'd be the guy you'd try to throw it to, but
Yeah.
you didn't have a chance.
Oh, it looks like somebody else came through the middle there, too.
That was, yeah, like whoever was doing your blocking there, he was way too deep in the backfield too, right? Like
Well, I
your-
guess it is what it is.
Yeah, like your running back there, he should have not been that deep in the backfield because he was almost behind you.
Well, at least I neutralized their field goal.
Well,
Yeah.
kicking off.
I can't believe after the stomping that we gave the Marshals last week that look at what this is going on here against this Cupcake team.
Well, I wonder what kind of coaching they've got, right? Maybe that's the difference, because we know that makes a big difference.
Yeah,
Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal.
Because they only have a 77 overall defense,
yeah.
but they are playing very well, and they're calling like a lot of zone defenses.
The quarterback lines
We
up
should have
with
looked at
two
what
backs
defensive
behind him.
playbook they had selected to see, or what offensive playbook they had selected to see, maybe kind of guess who their coaches might be.
Sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make
Maybe they got
something
Mike
happen.
Singletary,
Not
huh?
gonna happen.
Yeah, you
There you
never
go.
know, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Second and long coming up here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best defensive coaches you can
Quarterback
get.
back in the shotgun. Garrett comes in motion.
No, they're just going to play this fucky game with you.
Under pressure.
Yeah, but it isn't going to do them. Oh, what was that?
Across midfield. There we go. The third-
See that?
the
Because
20.
he was the last man back, he makes that jump,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
A
if he's not the last man back, he won't do it. But if he is the last man back, he'll leap up there and make that, you know, instead of just making sure that the guy gets tackled, right?
Yep. It was total cheese.
Comes in for the point.
It was terrible.
Which will knot it up. The kick is up. The extra point attempt.
Yeah, that was pretty much garbage.
The visiting team knotted up. The visiting team are set to kick it deep. Nice kick.
I mean, that's the second time you've had a safety make the complete and total wrong decision.
Well, whoever put that animation into the game, I wish I could slap him. Right? Every time a defensive player makes that move, that guy should get a kick in the nuts. Really. Whoever was responsible for putting that animation in the game. It doesn't belong.
16. Green, 16.
Pass play here on first down. Throws it.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, we'll get a face mask
Tack
on it,
on
too.
another 5-2, eh?
He's not going to be able to hold on to the ball.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down.
See, I might be taking these guys a bit lightly, too, because against a normal team, I wouldn't play that type of zone defense. You know? I'd have man with 2 deep, right? And I think that's probably what I'm going to do going forward. Is we're just going to take away their opportunities to do those kinds of things, right?
Great throw. Thomas pulls him down at the 34. Jenkins pulls the trigger quickly.
As hard as he throws it, he always seems to put the ball right on the receiver's nose.
I mean, that's why we both went to a man and 2 deep scheme to begin with, to prevent that kind of cheese, right?
That's right.
Calling an audible.
Yellow, 25.
Yeah, whatever.
City calls
Fuck
a
it.
timeout.
Trying to fuck around with them. Get them to give me a coverage I want. You know, they want to play this stupid zone.
Red, 25.
Oh, well, if they want to play the zone, then
Calling an
you know,
audible.
throw the pass, right?
Dropping back to pass on first down. Looking for a receiver. Launches this one to the
Well.
right. The pass ball's incomplete. Second down now after the
Yo, I
long
saw the
pass.
safety cheating to the inside there
Yeah.
because of the, what the hell is it called? The last success I had, rather.
Set. Come on now.
Mills, the motion man.
Flip. The flip. Yellow, 25. No, now let's do this. Hey. Out.
Looking downfield, gets the pass off.
Well, that's going to be a big gain.
And he goes out of bounds at the 10.
Oh, look at him dancing.
Shows you his arm strength on that pass.
See, that's what they put in the game. Instead of having safeties that play smart, they made the receivers dance after they get a good gain, right?
Yep.
Because that's far more important than having safeties play smart.
They need 10 for a score.
Set. Green, 74.
With the throw, he finds his
And now
Oh,
Coleman's
yeah.
got a catch
Yep.
and a touchdown.
Coleman's got a catch and a
And
touchdown.
that's one of those passes we see a lot.
There we go. We actually got a little bit of variety in the game.
But then he looks up and the ball's right
Bad
there.
things happen when you go to the air, but sometimes you gotta go to the air.
They'll line up for the extra point.
Well, if you want receivers who can catch when you really do have to go to the air,
We've
I
got
guess
'em.
during the exhibition season, you have to give them a little bit of practice every now and then, right?
Well, we've also got them too, right? We have very sure-handed possession-style receivers, and that's the kind of passing attack I do.
He got all of that one.
And I could have run that slower. I could have run it so that it took up like 4 or 5 minutes, but if you get the ball back here, I can score again.
Okay, well.
They work their way down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again here. So they have first and 10 here. They'll play things tighter on the outside. The backs are lined up in an eye. McGuire. Great fake. Slings it to the outside. Caught by the fullback on the left side. Good run.
Yeah, just some bad play fake biting.
Yeah, it seems to always work for them, right?
And make people miss.
You know, even the smarter and more experienced players on the defense today seem like they're biting on it too, right?
Yeah, well, Edwards has 99 awareness, and he's still bit there too, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing that's really got to drive you nuts. That's what allowed them to pick up those yards on that pass.
In the I formation.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, with how hard he just
No
got
first
hit,
down
he's
for
lucky to be
you.
able to hold on to the ball.
It's going to be 2-minute warning here. Oh, I missed my 1,600-yard rushing goal already.
Yeah. Well, you know what? From what I can see here, my 4-3 system seems to be the best defensive system here.
Yeah, particularly with the pass-happy way these guys are playing it, right? Because they're not playing it like they have a bad offense.
Yeah. Well, I made them look good on that play.
Can't be helped. Okay. I'm in a 4-wide receiver set, you guys.
Red 16.
Pass play here on first down.
Oh, I threw it right at the safety. I didn't throw it soon enough. This Coleman's a little faster than Marshall is,
Yeah.
so I had to throw it earlier.
Yeah, well, also you can't really get a chance to read what that safety's doing when you have to throw it that early because he could have been playing a hook zone or something too, right?
That's okay. We'll do some of this.
Calling an audible.
Green 58.
He's looking with the pass, and he makes the grab. And he goes out at the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow 25.
Going to the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it.
Ah!
He dropped it.
Job finding some
He was
room.
wide open and he dropped it.
Come on,
Receiver just
Coleman.
dropped it. I was watching him in practice the other day.
But smart throwing those outs too, because then it's easy for you to get out of bounds after he catches the pass, right?
It's
You
kind
know,
of the idea, yeah.
It's kind of dependent on him actually catching the pass, though,
Jenkins with a man in motion.
right?
Yellow 58.
Looking for an option. Throws it.
We'll throw it behind him. I don't care. Play it to the outside. Go ahead.
Actually, you could have thrown it to Mills on the out on the other side, or to Rhodes on the out on the other side.
Less than a yard to go.
You just weren't looking in that direction, I guess.
I wasn't, no.
Jenkins sends a man in motion.
It's a
Looks like
zone
he's
defense
changing the
again.
play, directing traffic.
Throw the swing pass to Allen.
Possibly, yeah.
Dropping back.
Yeah,
Gets the pass off.
because that guy playing the curl flat is gonna back up, right?
Yep.
Number 53.
And that'll give you lots of room to complete that.
Ball on the 18-yard line. And this is the 6th play of the game. A little over a minute left. They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20.
Now you got to throw the corner to Mills because he's going to have single coverage there.
Or I might throw the underneath to White. We'll see.
Throwing on 1st down. He surveys the field, gets rid of it. A lot of space in front. Great throw. Number 56.
Perfect
pulls
spot.
him down at the 1-yard line. They get another 1st down here.
Now
Well,
what?
they're
Just
not
pound
doing
it up the
anything
middle?
fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass, and it's working.
Number 86. Big pop that time.
Well, he had to break a tackle in order to break even. Wow.
Green, 25.
Hands it off. We'll feel that one tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, with how hard he just
Look at
got
these
hit,
guys
he's
playing
lucky
like
to
they're
hold on to the
possessed.
ball.
Right?
Green, 16. Set.
Gonna throw the touchdown to Parkman.
Closing in. Throws.
Oh.
Of course he wouldn't catch it. Of course he wouldn't catch it.
Oh, we should have put Parkman through the receiver drill this
We'll
time
put the other
around,
fullback
eh?
through the receiver drill.
On for this field
Yeah.
goal attempt.
Actually, with my Nords team, I did that with
Kick sails through.
the
It's
second
good.
string halfback that I'm using as my fullback too.
Yep.
I actually put him through the catch drill, and now he's got 70 catching, right?
Nice.
Well, it's been a rough first half of football.
Well, we'll go for the halftime stretch and feel better about it.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yes, and here we go for the second
And we
half.
go back to the game.
And we get the ball back to start the second half, so here we
So
go.
we'll get ready to go here in the second
Yeah, this
half.
game is kind of turning out into a stupid in-the-air shootout kind of game.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think that
From the 15.
Who's that cheesy bomb?
Well, and that's kind of my fault because that's why I play man under 2 all the time,
Yeah.
is to stop that kind of crap, right?
Yep.
And as soon as you have single zone down there, they're always going to throw a deep pass down the sideline
Sends a man
because there's a good possibility that your defender down there will make that stupid one hand in the air leaping animation. And if he misses, it turns into an instant touchdown,
for
right?
Rome.
Well,
John is still trying to move the
Yeah,
ball
well,
on
the
ground.
second string offensive line blocking isn't as great, but at least they did block.
Any
Yeah.
situation. When you can run the ball consistently, it really wears
no,
down
really,
the
as far as
interior
I'm
line.
concerned, that
Helps to slow
animation,
down
if they
the
couldn't
pass rusher.
actually make it so that the player would be aware of when it is appropriate to do that animation and when it is not,
Shouldn't have had it in the game.
they shouldn't have had it in the game at all,
Across
right?
midfield.
Yep.
Mack
Because
with the stop.
you don't
At
see
46.
professional football players doing that on TV, ever.
Yeah, they don't make that kind of
They
mistake.
don't make that kind of mistake, because if they did, their coach would put them on the bench and they wouldn't get to play.
Yeah, they'd stay there.
You know, the only
Oh,
time...
yeah. That does remind me. I should do a little bit of swapping around here.
Yeah. The only time that you're going to see a defensive player make basically a desperation move like that is if he's badly beaten by the guy he's trying to cover for some reason.
Yeah.
But you aren't going to see a player shuffling backward in a deep zone suddenly deliberately put himself out of position so that he can jump up and try and do that, right?
Yeah. Maybe we'll leave Mills in there. We'll put Sarah in for easily, though.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm still a bit bitter about that one.
Well, you'll shake it off and you'll do better.
But the thing is, though, it's things like that, like defects in this game, that really affected the way that we actually play the game, right?
Yep. It
You
completely changed the way we design plays and everything.
Yeah, exactly. It dictates the way that you play the game, because you don't want to give up a cheesy touchdown like that any more often than absolutely necessary, right?
That's right.
And that way, if you make sure that it's always a 2-on-1 matchup down the sidelines, then at least you can make sure that that kind of garbage can thing doesn't happen, right?
Yeah. It's irritating that it has to be that way, but
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off.
Well, you got somebody who can catch you in the slot there that time.
Yep. That's the advantage of running a primarily single back offense. Because if you've got two tight ends out there and they want to play zone coverage, you can switch to a 5 wide receiver type layout.
Yeah.
Kraut with a man in motion.
We'll just keep doing this.
Yeah, and that they've just shifted to a dime flat, so that back there is lined up way outside of Marshall again, right?
He'll pass on first down. Throws out to the left. And it's
We
complete.
get another 10 yards.
With the
Yep.
stop at the 10-yard line. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
Oh, they're going to come out in man coverage this time.
He sees something in the defense.
This run play, I think, works a little better against zone defenses, too, because it's originally designed to go to the left.
Yeah.
White.
Well, that's a touchdown.
Easy.
So they get in on the ground.
Yep, great blocking on that one. Gave him a big hole to charge right into the end zone.
That's 10 more yards rushing.
Yeah. But getting back to that, beating that dead horse some more, I'm really surprised that in a game where it says fear the D on the front cover, that they have defensive backs making moronic, plays like that, right?
Yeah, bad reads and all that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? If you're going to fear the D, well, then that means that those guys should know how to play their positions properly, and they don't do stupid things like that.
I think that's the problem, though, is because they design these games for highlight reel plays instead of for, like, consistent play, that they're trying to get those 0 yardage stops on defense, and that's why the players take such high risk, make such high risk plays, and that's why they end up in the mess that they do.
Yeah.
From the 5.
That's why those big plays happen, because everybody goes full on out to try to stop 0 yards.
They take over at the 20-yard line.
Oh, well. We're not going to give them an opportunity to do that again.
The corners are moving up to press the receivers. They're having no success running on first down.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards.
Oh yeah, I
on
guess I
first
should
down.
ask, was there any depth chart adjustments you were thinking of making?
Yeah, I completely forgot to check.
Pulls him down at the 31.
Because, you know what, playing man under 2, they'll pick at you with little short plays like that all game long. But it's better than giving up an instant touchdown.
I agree, and it makes them take longer too and keeps the score lower.
Yeah. Come on. Trigger button. Okay, we got Hardy there. We got Lewis. Okay, well.
Thinking about putting Mac in?
Yeah, we'll put Mac back in there again.
Unless you've got a rookie in there. I don't remember if we have a rookie.
I don't have I did not recruit a defensive tackle this time around. Okay, we got Matthews, we got Boston, we got Platt. Okay. Yeah, we need to change this around. So for Jones, I think we need to go with
Hasty?
Hasty. And then we go Gooden for Jones. And I think... Okay, and then we got Thomas there, sitting there in the number 4 spot, right?
Yep.
Okay. Free safety. Okay. Strong safety. If I remember, I might swap out. Go. Swap them in. I might remember to try swapping this guy in to let him play a little bit too later.
Let's get back to the action on the field.
Well, I know I'll be swapping quarterbacks in the fourth quarter.
They'll play things tighter on
Just to give the third string guy some practice.
Yep.
Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Goodrich.
Yeah, see, it actually was a fluke at the beginning of the game. They had that one good run at the beginning of the game and then no rushing yards since.
Yep.
While also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they
Well, that's the thing, is that even against this system, they're gonna break a run once in a while. You know, like something will happen. An offensive lineman will somehow manage to escape.
That was
Hardy again.
Give your receivers a chance to make the play.
Yeah, he's slightly faster than Zach Mack is, actually. And slightly better acceleration and all that, too.
Well, he's also having a little bit of success because of course, the second string offense that he's up against just isn't as good, too, right?
Yeah.
Gets to him in a hurry.
Yeah, I forget who these guys had at quarterback on the first string offense now.
They had Frazier.
Oh, yeah, he's from the Pigeons.
Yeah, he was from the Pigeons.
So he's like a superstar player.
Well, he certainly is a better than average player.
Fourth time he's brought in to kick the ball away.
He's not much of a scrambler, though. That one run that he did, he got 2 yards on it.
Well, it didn't look like he had bad speed, though.
Here's the punt.
Maybe 60s? In the 60s?
Yeah, he's not the kind of guy that you want running around with the ball a lot, though.
Run the ball with the quarterback all the time.
For a touchdown, you can expect, I think, the same thing to happen here again. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it was Madden 04 when Mike Vick had his picture on the cover, not Madden 05.
Looks like he's changing the play. Brandon. Wheeler records the stop.
Yeah, Brandon is our 94 speed fullback.
Well, he had a little bit of a run there.
Yeah, trying to give it to him a little bit.
Ball at about midfield.
Especially when they want to line up in these zone defenses.
Yeah, well, you know what? Against these zone defenses, what I would do is run the ball up the middle, right?
Get the call.
Because that's where the weaknesses are going to be.
This is a great block.
One of the reasons that the AI plays man lock so much is because those man-to-man coverage guys that are locked will move in toward the middle of the field and plug up all the holes, right?
He sees something in the defense.
It's basically a run defense technique.
Calling an audible now. Handed off to the fullback.
Oh, I went and outran my halfback lead blocker there. That's my bad. But hey, you know what? We got a couple of good runs with the fullback. That helps. Maybe he'll develop a little. And we'll try to switch it up here.
Coleman in motion.
See, and one of the things that running out of this single back formation like you like to do does too is those guys, when they want a man lock like that, it kind of spreads them out a little bit.
Yep.
So that if you do need to cut up field and go up the middle kind of thing, well, then the defenders are not as densely packed like they are here, right?
Yeah.
Receives the handoff. He's at the 20.
Yeah, he's actually a decent runner,
Yeah,
right?
he is. And we worked on his catching a little in preseason too.
Hey, when things are clicking like this, you just want to keep going.
And he's also like 247 pounds or something like that. So he's about fullback size.
Yep.
I think he was a big back who just has a high top end speed, but his agility is lacking a little or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, guess what? You don't have the Joe Winter at center there now, right?
Yeah.
If you watch the replay of this, then I'll bet you're going to see that. See that? The center, if that was Joe Winter, he would have turned to his left and got that guy, right?
Yep.
Whereas the center, he's not as quick or as agile. And
Or
he can't,
smart.
And he can't do that, right?
He's not as smart either.
Yeah.
Can't trade blocks properly because he's disabled.
Well, I know I've been watching your run game, particularly when you're pulling the guards, to see what the center does, right? And in the last game...
There's another one.
Yeah, except that wasn't even on the side you were pulling the guard out of. But in the last game, though, when you had Joe Winter in at center, that never happened, right? Like they didn't pop a guy through the line at all.
Here's what both teams have done.
And I think that that's because if you've got the good center, well, his responsibility is to pick up that guy that tries to pop through the hole, right?
Yeah. Not sure what the hell they're lined up in here. It looks like a little bit of man coverage, a little bit of zone.
Looking for a receiver with the pass.
Oh, well.
He's inside the 10.
Gets the first down with Allen anyway.
The 1 yard line. That's good for a first down, John, on a third.
All right, let's see if we can get the rookie a touchdown.
Exactly full of plays for 3rd and long, but they found the right one and they ran it perfectly.
This one is handed off.
Nope, they stood him up.
From scoring.
And the defense was patient, and they didn't let him get the first.
Oh well. It is what it is. Let's see here.
2nd and goal.
I mean, we're basically the same place. We didn't lose anything. We didn't gain anything.
No, he just basically went into the pile there and then
Just stopped.
just stopped his forward progress.
Oh, maybe Parkman can get us a little closer.
He hands it off.
Or just force his way in.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Even though that other guy is fullback size, Parkman is like way larger than a normal fullback because he's supposed to be a blocking tight end. And he's just developed over the years so that he has a better carrying rating and he can actually run the ball and he can actually break tackles and things like that.
Yeah, if he had 10 more points of speed, he'd be like an offensive force, right?
Yeah. Well, he already kind of is.
Well, in the little niche that he does well at, right?
Yeah, he just needs to have more catching.
And it's up.
Yeah, it'd be pretty tough to get him through the catching drill. I don't know that I could even run back and forth fast enough in order to be able to, keep up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. His lack of speed is pretty bad.
So I guess, basically he's a role player, and his role is short yardage
4-yard line.
rushing, right?
Yep.
The visiting team will start the drive.
Looks like Hasty's getting up a little slow after that, but at least he got up.
It's 1st and 10. The defense is going to play this one very tight. Goodrich, the lone back. Toss play to the left. Matt holds him down behind the line, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
He'll go from the shotgun. Under pressure. Good play in the backfield.
Wow, he's got 3 sacks. Hey.
He's such a disruptive force against the pass, whether he's coming after the quarterback or knocking the ball out of the air.
Well, maybe he'll be able to make some significant improvements here.
From the gun. Dropping back, closing in.
There he is again.
Nice.
Hardy did a great job breaking through, getting there for the center.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back there. He just made it look simple.
His speed.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 44. Offense taking over again here.
Well, you don't have very far to go now.
Very effectively and got it into the end zone. It's 1st and 10. Jefferson in motion.
Blue, 25.
They give it to the halfback.
That was a nice.
I switch over to this off-tackle run when they do things like that, where they have the line shifted over and they're playing a zone.
Yeah. I always found it easier to run against a zone defense than that man lock stuff too, right?
I actually find it easier against the man lock.
Well, I guess that depends though, because what you do is you have figured out ways to take advantage of that so that you can basically run around them, right?
That's right. Of course, sometimes they just pop a guy through the middle anyways, because they're dicks.
Well, nobody blocked him, right?
He made a name for himself with plays like
Yeah,
that.
you've got like
One of those guys
3
that
extra guys on that side because you're in the full house formation, and it just doesn't matter.
He plays with good
Yeah, well, that's
intensity,
because
and he's a
somebody
heck of a
was
leader.
probably looking to get downfield and block a safety, right?
Yeah.
Difficulty stopping them on 3rd down.
No, I don't know. The blocking logic in this game is just messed up, right?
Come on, block that guy. That's our tight end screwing that up.
And he'll do that kind of thing. He's one of the smartest players at defensive end. He always seems
That was
to be in
terrible.
position,
That was terrible
uses his
blocking.
hands
Oh well, you got a
He
chance to
has
pin him
one
deep
arm,
here.
And that really helps him shed blockers.
McGuire sets up to run back the punt. This one is
No, that's not going to work.
And he signals for the fair
Nope.
catch.
Too much forward momentum on that one.
You know, the funny thing is, I didn't even get that much power out of it. Should have
Nope.
subbed the quarterback in.
We haven't done that in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's where we first came up with this, right?
Yeah, because the quarterback can't kick it hard enough to kick it out the back.
Give it to the
Yeah.
halfback. Hasty makes the
But now they got
stop
the big
at
stop, so they're going to have a bit of
26-yard
momentum
line. They
here.
try the ground attack again.
A good running game is important, but winning the game is about scoring points.
Ball on their own 26. They'll play things tighter on the outside. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Tight end blocker. I called that one, didn't I?
Gets the
Yep.
pass off.
Oh, that was terrible pass coverage. The guy made a swing at it with his arm, but he just missed.
Single coverage. It's 1st and 10. The defense is going to play this one very tight. Number 11 back in the shotgun.
Doing the sneak again. Oh, face mask.
Yeah, you know
Oh,
that
15
whole
yards.
thing
Wow.
happens when
Come
the
on.
unstoppable
Well, he's just delivering a message, right?
object, well, the unstoppable force
When he gets back to the bench, I'm going to give him shit because that quarterback actually managed to get up after that. It's like if you're going to face mask him, then, you know, like make sure he doesn't get up afterwards.
Looking upfield. Hardy with the stop at the 40. They get some decent yardage on the run, but John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
That 1st down marker just inside the 35. They're going with a form of bunch formation here. Gets rid of it.
That was almost a pick.
Yeah, almost.
Number 11 had to unload that pass.
How many times have we seen that, though?
Yeah, getting
That
hit
was
in the hands.
almost a pick. Almost.
You never give him a chance.
Yeah,
Just-
well, you know what? This team wasn't built for hands. This team was built for big.
This is the 6th play of this drive. Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside.
Yeah, these guys can't catch.
McGuire, the lone setback. Omens goes in motion.
It's a run play.
Dropping back. Pressure with the throw.
Oh,
No, he caught it, so he'll be down. So the coach wants the referee to take another look at that last call.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
As we look at what the referee will be viewing,
What do you think?
hard to tell, but I do think he did make the catch.
And what we're looking for is whether the ball touched the ground before he had possession.
I think that
Yeah, it might have hit
I
the
think it
ground.
hit the ground because it looked like it turned over funny, right?
yeah, it turned over funny.
Like it turned end over end before it got to him, and it wasn't doing that until it hit. You know, I think it hit the ground before it got to him. Yeah, I was right.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use the
Oh,
big
they're
race,
going on 4th down.
Well, they're so far behind now, they have to. They have to try.
They need 5. The corners are moving up to press the receivers. This is a situation where they just have to go for it. Gets the pass off.
Oh! Throws it into a crowd and it works anyway, eh? Jeez.
As it's a great situation for the defense.
That was, too. He was throwing that into a crowd, right?
Yeah, there's 2 guys right there.
Yeah.
Boom. They're moving the chains, and they're getting a whole new set of downs.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do about that.
No, that kind of garbage, right?
The ball off. Lewis makes the stop at the 27-yard line. The play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is the time to put the ball in the air and force the defense to defend the long pass.
They'll get a first down if they can move the ball inside the 19-yard line. Goodrich, the lone back, number 11, sends a man in motion. Rolls left with the throw.
Oh, really?
Such bullshit. Oh my God.
Man, oh man, that's unbelievable.
It appears the coach wants to go for 2. Hand it off. The 2-point conversion.
Well, that's not happening.
They can take it and shove it.
See, as soon as I play a zone defense and there's a one-on-one matchup, I'm dead, right?
Yeah, even though these guys aren't a great offense at all.
The 30. Of course, a 3 and out.
It's stupid is what it is. It's just all it is. It's just baked in stupidity.
Yeah. Basically, you have to play man coverage with 2 deep zones because anything longer than about a 5-yard pass, you have to have double coverage.
Okay, we're going to make Parkman bring the man coverage guy across.
Yeah.
Hand it off to the back.
Had the wrong back in there, but that's okay.
Good gain for the offense here in the second half.
Clark needs his yards.
Guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
Okay, they've got a zone defense.
Looks
Wonder if I can do this. No, I can't.
Yeah, you can't move him out to...
Yeah, we gotta call timeout. Stupid wide receiver sumo. So stupid. The wide receiver sumo is stupid.
Yeah, I don't think that he needs to, like, deliberately plant both feet like that.
Speaking of which...
Just stop moving.
Yeah, we need to sub in our rookie.
We'll go back to the play on the field. White. The back breaks free. White is closing in on 100 yards rushing. It's 1st and 10. Green with a man in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and it's complete.
Oh, look at that. It broke a tackle and got some extra yards.
Needed it, too. Because he ran backwards after that broken tackle.
Yeah.
That's never something you like to see.
Well, that's another one of those dumb animations, too, right?
Green sends a man in motion.
And you get trapped into it. Like, even if you're trying to control the ball carrier, you can't prevent him from doing that, right?
That's right, yeah.
And I think what they should do is they should give you total, complete control. You know, when you have control of a player, that player does whatever you input the controller into, right?
Yep.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here.
Oh, look at this. They're going to audible fully to a man coverage here.
Yeah. They did.
Oh, look, we've got Parkman running the deep route on the right.
Throwing the bomb to Parkman.
With the throw.
Oh, what was that?
Incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I swear I've been stopped by more drop passes. This is why you don't throw the ball. Oh, whoops, I went and selected a field goal here.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is a good way to test his range, though, right?
I don't think he can kick it this far.
Well, he got the wind behind him.
He's one of the
Just have
best
to
in the
allow
league,
for a
John,
little
but
bit
it's
of a
little
crosswind.
surprising to see him in from this distance.
No,
Nope.
he didn't get enough power.
Didn't get enough accuracy.
The kick is
Well, you know what? I think he had enough range if you'd have kicked it right.
Yeah, whatever.
I think he could have.
I don't know. The thing is, too, is when you get less power than normal, the bar moves so much slower.
to play bump and run on the outside. The quarterback gets set with only one.
And then you really get screwed on your accuracy. The fact that the bar accelerates and decelerates depending on how much power you get is really what screws up the kicking meter in this game.
Yeah.
Getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Well, we have definitely seen just about every cheesy thing that can happen
Looking for an option, gets rid of it.
in this game now, right?
They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you,
Oh, yeah, you were going to sub in your other safety?
Yeah, I think it's about time, too. Oops, that's the wrong guy.
Yeah, that was the wrong guy. It's your strong safety you got to switch out.
Was it my strong safety?
Yeah. You got to sub in Boyd. Or Joyce, yeah, Joyce.
Yeah,
that's the
okay,
one.
yeah.
Boyd, Joyce, those are the same name. They're close enough. They're somewhere in the alphabet together.
Okay, so we got to put Miller, the moron, back in there again now.
Yeah, what is his awareness?
99, so you would
It's
expect
just tackling.
you would expect that he'd be doing better than that, right? 64.
Yeah, you really wouldn't have expected him to miss a tackle like that.
Okay, I'm going to put Carswell in anyway, because I'm just about had enough of Mr. Miller.
So let's pick
Well,
up
Carswell was the guy last season, and he played the first half here.
1st and 10.
Mr. Miller, if he wants to play, he has to make tackles, and he has to knock the ball down when they try to pass it his way.
Again with the run. He just
That's okay. Carswell will come up there and feed that guy an elbow.
Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play.
Safety backer.
Yep. You know what? Those guys are going to be an important part of the defense next season, or this season, because having the ability.
Makes his second catch for a first down on this drive. 5th play of this drive. In field goal range now. Tightening up the coverage along the outside. They'll go from the I formation. Great fake. Lewis makes the tackle at the 21.
Well, he didn't get very far. Again, he got 2 yards as well,
Yeah,
right?
he's a little slower than the other guy, too. I don't know why they keep running that play. They really seem to like that one.
The first down marker is just inside the 13. Press coverage on the outside.
Well, I can play this with man coverage as well, so I think I'm going to do that.
Goodrich, the lone back, under pressure. He's looking.
Get up!
Throws to the end zone.
Well, I'm sure glad the safety was there because the corner went and moved away. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, that's why...
And that was Carswell breaking that up.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
There's a reason why he's the starter.
Good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
That's why you have... What is that? Look at him running
I
around
don't know.
all over the place there.
That was like a huge loss. Huge.
Yeah, Hardy's goes, wow, this is going to be a big sack.
Yeah.
I can't believe Hardy's turned out to be a superstar.
I don't think they can kick it this far.
Yeah, this is like a 51-yard field goal. Yeah.
And it's up.
Maybe. Nope, not
Clearly
quite.
not the result he was looking for.
I think he's got a range of about 47, 48 yards.
It's first and 10.
Yeah, about that.
Set. Green, 25.
Hey, Sarah, stop dropping it.
Pass play here on first down. Throws it. And
Whoa.
room to run. The 40.
Oh, look at this. Oh. And then that linebacker catches him from behind. Eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Keeps his legs under him.
Look at that. There's Allen out there dishing it out.
Well, that right there, though, is why we drafted Sarah 2 seasons ago.
Set. Red, 58.
I'm gonna try dive play here.
Sure, why not?
Hand it off. Diggs makes the tackle at the 1-yard line.
Oh, you almost made it.
Yeah, do you know what time it is? It's time to try a dive play.
Yeah.
The ball almost on the goal line, less than a yard away.
Well, they got everybody stacked up on the left side there.
Come on, Brandon, we believe in you.
This one is handed off.
Oh, look at that. See?
Yeah, I had to sneak around that guy who burst through the line there.
Yep, he just
I'm pretty
lowered
sure
his
he tried to
shoulders
hit
and
me.
got the short yardage that they
Yep.
needed.
Alright, but I just cut, like...
Yeah, and then somebody on the offensive line turned around and got him from behind, eh?
Yeah, that was a linebacker coming through the middle, actually.
Yep. Yeah, linebacker slipped through the middle there, but you were already steering to the outside, right?
That's right. You know, Brandon accelerates a little quicker. He has pretty good acceleration, I think. We'll take a look after I kick this extra point.
The kick is up. And
But I think he has reasonable characteristics for a fullback. We take a look. Right, so obviously he has the ridiculous speed. He's got middling strength for the position.
Yeah, he's got pretty good acceleration. His
Yeah.
agility is just what's lacking a little bit.
That's right, but it's not bad for a fullback.
No, it's actually very good for a fullback.
Yeah, and he can break tackles pretty good too. So he's a good rushing fullback.
And we're back.
If you needed a rushing fullback.
Yeah, I guess, eh?
Deep.
And after we put him through the catch drill again, maybe he can be a pass receiving fullback. Oh god, that's going out of bounds.
He got all of that one.
Maybe not.
That one
Yeah,
is
see,
Touchback.
he let it bounce and it went in the end zone.
Well, sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah.
So they have first and 10 here. Press coverage on the outside. They'll go from the I formation. They'll pass on first down. Stepping up.
There we go.
Behind the line, loss of a couple.
I love that. See, again, you know, I mentioned in the last game how I take that little bit of an angle toward the outside and then try and wedge that guy back into the middle, right? And that's with Mr. Pete moving people around. See, I managed to get the outside position on that guard, and then I just shove him back toward the middle of the formation, right?
Yep.
And then Boston coming on the blitz gets picked up by the blocking halfback, which allows our defensive end to get around the
Let's get
edge,
back to
right?
the play on the
Yep.
field. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Goodrich is the deep back. Pressure coming with the pass, and he hits his target.
Did you get the stop
He makes
there?
the catch, but he'll be short of the first
Yep.
Third and
This
inches.
is every offense's dream, to have third and short situation.
Yeah, but on third and short, John, they'll just throw a play action pass.
Yeah.
2-minute warning coming
No, they'll
up.
line up in shotgun 5 wide
Corners are
receivers and
moving
throw a
up to press
pass.
the receivers.
Something stupid.
Yeah.
4
Well,
wide receivers, well, you know, close enough.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Right? It's third and inches, so let's line up with, yeah, shotgun 4 wide receivers.
Out of the
Wow.
gun.
I just don't get this at all. And Hardy's having a good game.
Yeah, Hardy got him again. Now, I think this is 4th down. They're going on 4th down here.
Yep, they're going on 4th down now. They got a wide receiver playing fullback. Oh, what the hell is that? Fucking wide receiver playing fullback goes and cut blocks.
I think that was Jones, though, broke up the pass over there, right?
Giving the other team a chance on offense.
Sometimes you have to rely on the coverage, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get to them every time.
It's a house blitz.
Great throw. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. 3 yards will get them 6 points.
Well, he's 3 for 4 for 74 yards. See, when he does complete a pass, it goes for about 25 yards.
Well, Brandon has equivalent catching to Parkman.
Yeah. That's not very encouraging.
Throws to the end zone.
Yeah, and it looks like it too.
1 minute to go in this game. This one is handed off. Stop behind the line, loss in the cover.
Well, it is what it is.
Great awareness, and he gets in there and brings him down for a loss.
3rd and goal from the 3.
Yep. In
Yep.
the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
See, maybe if that had been Parkman, you would have got the touchdown because he's already dropped 2. He was due to catch 1.
Coleman goes in motion, changing the play now.
Just throw it to a more reliable receiver here.
Yeah.
Probably Marshall if that linebacker moves over.
Throws it.
Oh my god. He's got 71 catching. How did he drop
The
it?
incompletion brings up fourth
Well,
down.
kicked the field goal.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's twice now it's bounced off of him, right?
Number 12.
It's pretty
Trying
bad.
to come through with the field goal here.
Pretty bad.
It's like season 1 all over again. Where you'd be getting like 10 drop passes per game, right?
Yeah.
And it's up. And so that kick is good. Good
Well,
kick there, and he's
I think
accounted
that
for 9
definitely
points
we
of the
pulled
total.
away in the
home
second
team
half,
are
eh?
lined up for the kickoff.
Yep. I just wanted to get that rookie quarterback a touchdown pass. That's all I wanted to do.
I know, you're disappointed, but what can you do?
Booming kick downfield.
Ooh,
That's what we can do.
We'll start the
yeah,
drive from
just
the
do a little
16-yard
venting,
line.
eh?
Mm-hmm.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The corners move up to play this one tight.
Oh, shotgun with a tight end.
Starts out of the shotgun. Pass play here on 1st down. Surveying the field. Going long to the left. He's there for the
Carswell is there at least.
Yeah, well, that's why you have the deep safety there, though, right? Because sometimes that kind of thing is going to happen and there's nothing you can do about it.
corners
Yeah.
are moving up to
Especially if they get
first
the protection like they had, right?
Yep.
out of the gun. Going to the air on 1st down. So the
That's another one for Hardy.
Yeah, wow.
just picked
He needs help up
another
after that.
sack, and that ties the
Wow.
record.
He's
He
got a
just
full
tied the
complement of
record.
Speed and bull rush
Right.
move. I'd say he's getting his use out of him today.
They need to get the ball
Yeah, well, I think
inside
that
the
he might
26-yard
take the
line.
record from Cedric
First down.
Perry here.
Yeah, well, let's see if he gets a sack on this play.
Number 11 out of the gun. Drops back. Gets the pass.
Not
off.
Nope,
quite.
they're not going to let him. Oh, what is this? Danny Jones saves the touchdown.
And he's not the guy to do it
Wow,
either.
I can't
Like,
believe 2 guys missed that. Like, wow.
that was cheese.
Oh, man. This game was so cheesy. I just can't believe that.
They tried so hard to manufacture themselves
Oh.
something there.
Well, there you go. most sacks individual, so we tied the record. All right.
Yep. No fumbles, no interceptions.
Yeah. Alan Hardy's going to be the starting defensive end if Ben French doesn't step it up a little bit.
I don't know. Is that a position battle, though? I didn't think it was.
No, it isn't, because Ben French is like 20 ratings points higher or something, right?
30, maybe.
Yeah.
But it'd be good to get Alan Hardy a bit of experience. He could improve some.
Well, you still managed 215 yards on the ground.
What a lackluster game.
Yeah.
We're only on pace for 1,000.
Look at this, though. I gave up 300 yards passing to the looters.
I know.
Wow.
It was just insane.
Yeah.
It's those stupid, cheesy, long bombs.
Well, I can't believe that last play of the game, right? Where the first guy missed it and then the second guy missed it too. Like, wow, that was terrible. Oh, well. Anyway, we better play better than that when we play better teams. Otherwise, we're going to get shellacked.
Hey, I thought I played all right, except for all the passing I had to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Green was 3 for 6 because the guys kept dropping the ball on him, eh? All the time. He did complete a 49-yard pass, though. He had the longest pass in the game.
Well, at least he ended up with an okay rating.
Yep. So, Allen had a good day. White had a good day. Brandon, for a fullback, I guess didn't do too bad either. There. You actually got 4 rushing touchdowns in this game, right? And Marshall was your favorite receiver today.
Yeah, well, you know, those two 10-yard gains for on those 2 curls really helped when they just didn't cover him. Because he was in Parkman's place.
Yeah, and Brandon and Parkman, between the two of them, dropped 3 passes. Right? And didn't catch any.
You just don't throw it to Parkman.
Yeah, or Brandon, apparently. But that's okay. If you want somebody to knock people down, that's what you want Parkman to do, right?
He's better than any of the offensive linemen.
He does a good job of knocking people down, right? Look at this, Alan Hardy with 8 tackles and 7 sacks. Wow.
Wow.
He's going to be player of the game, probably.
Probably. Yeah, and that was just in one half of football.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
So we got quite a few tackles for a loss today.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Brad Lewis got 1 sack from the other side, so I got 8 sacks in this game. That's something that my defenses do a lot, though. I sack the quarterback a lot. Man, you missed the one real long field goal, but
it was a terrible attempt. I shouldn't have tried it.
Well, you know what? I think it was still useful because, you know, in a pinch, if you really needed to kick a 52-yard field goal, I'm fairly sure that guy has enough range to be able to do it. I think you could kick a 52-yard field goal if you needed to.
I think I'd be better off going on the 4th down.
Yeah, Trevor Barney, he is the original quarterback.
Yeah.
For the Looters.
What is with these guys' rating, though? Like, holy
I know.
crap.
Well, they both threw for 175 yards, right?
And the coverage was terrible.
They each got a touchdown pass. It's just that Trevor Barney got sacked 8 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They must have some superstar offensive coordinator or something, because Trevor Barney is not a good quarterback by any means.
No. Well. Yeah, and they didn't do much on the ground. They did try to run the ball a little bit, but they didn't really have much success at it.
It was a cheese game.
Yeah.
Total cheese.
That was one of those games where you just throw your hands in the air and laugh because there isn't anything else you can do, really. There's no point in getting salty about it because, you know, like there's, you know, nothing that you can do to change it, right? So there you go. I had an absolutely terrible game on defense. They only had 1 drop pass, too. The Cupcake team with all those pass attempts, and they dropped 1 pass. Wow.
Yeah, it was just one of those games, man.
Yeah. It's like their strong safety had a lot of tackles. Oh, I remember this guy. We had this guy on one of our teams. We had him on the lifers.
Yeah, we had him on the lifers for a time.
And he had a good season too, or two. Right?
Yep.
He was a good player for us. Yeah. They had a lot of tackles for loss. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tackles for a loss.
See, that's why I couldn't get the rushing yards I wanted.
Yeah, and look at that. Marvin Jones is the guy who sacked you. But at least you didn't throw any interceptions. You didn't lose any fumbles. Wow, that one strong safety there had 3 pass knockdowns too. The only 3 pass knockdowns. What's this? They have 2 kickers. Okay. Okay, well, anyway, let's see who the player of the game was. Alan Hardy with 8 tackles and 7 sacks as he ties the record for a single game.
That's no surprise.
Yeah. And he's got like 58 speed or something, right?
Yeah, but he's got 60-ish acceleration, I think.
Yeah. Oh, well, anyway, that was a terrible game. Very sloppy.
Well, it was just full of cheese, right? 2 of those touchdowns that happened against you shouldn't have even happened. It was just terrible play. And even like when you were covering those deep passes, you had situations where your corner would turn and run the other way. It was like we were playing on all Madden difficulty almost with how cheesy it was.
Yeah, basically the defensive secondary said "Durr."
Yep, basically.
Anyway, I guess thankfully that one's over.
Yep.
So maybe we'll do better next time.
Indeed.
Yeah, until then.
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.